And President Barack Obama told us that citizens will be able to track every dime of how the $707 billion stimulus is being spent. It's hard to keep them all in track, folks, but we'll try to do that for you. Well, it looks like the Democrats are taking him literally. When the Washington Times tracked down Democratic Congressman Brad Miller, he explains that, quote, "We are, in essence, deputizing the entire American citizenry to help with the oversight of this program. I'm going to have millions of citizens to help me." But our next guest says Democrats are making it hard for anybody to follow the money. Welcome to Republican Congressman Paul Broun of Georgia. Congressman, thank you for joining us for Happy Hour.
I'm glad to be there. Y'all have been having a great time talking about this stress test, and I've enjoyed listening to you.
Not such a great time.
Well, what's your take on it before we go into your specialty of the 787 stimulus? What do you think about all this news of the stress tests?
Well, I had some bankers in my office today, and they were telling me about how the regulators are making it very difficult for them to do their business. And we need to get the regulatory burden off of banks so that they'll start loaning money to people. And it's absolutely critical for us to develop small business jobs, and that's going to be the economic engine. It's not going to be a bigger government program. It's going to be stimulating small business by getting the regulatory burden and the tax burden off those small businesses so they can create jobs.
Dr. Brown, thank you so much for joining us. And, you know, as we look at what's happening, the biggest problem I end up with all the time is trying to tell the difference between the Republican regime and the Democrat regime. They're both a bunch of fascists as far as I can tell, partly because the Republican did put through the $160 billion stimulus package of 2008. Now I've got the Republican Democrats putting together the $787 billion fascist package regime of 2009. How do I fight the whole stimulus bailout culture?
Well, I voted against all these stimulus bills. I call them non-stimulus bills, and I didn't think they were going to stimulate the economy. In fact, growing a bigger government and borrowing money, actually stealing our grandchildren's future by borrowing from their piggy banks is not going to be the way to stimulate the economy.
All of your Republican colleagues do put this stuff through.
Well, there's some that did. In fact, I think President Bush was absolutely wrong. His Treasury Secretary, Hank Paulson, threw away $350 billion of our grandchildren's future, and we have no accountability. And we've been promised by the Obama administration some accountability and transparency, and I don't see that.
Hey, Representative, a lot of people are pointing the finger, saying that we shouldn't have spent the $787 billion stimulus, but then the states, the governors, they're begging for money. What do they do in the event we didn't do that and they have literally no money to pay firemen, teachers, and policemen?
Well, the way to stimulate the economy and to get money to the governors is by creating jobs and creating a strong economy, not growing a bigger and bigger government that takes money out of the economy and sends it here to Washington, D.C. to build a bigger bureaucracy and to build bigger buildings and refurbish buildings here in Washington or federal buildings all over this country.
Right.
We need to leave dollars in people's hands so that they can create stronger companies so that they can buy inventory and create jobs. And that's not what we're doing up here in Washington. And I fought against all these bigger government spending programs that both Republicans as well as Democrats have brought to us.
Hey, Congressman, so since we are stuck with all of this stimulus, you know, let's not debate whether it was right or wrong because we've got it now. So now your job on your committee is to oversee that this money is spent wisely, that the $787 billion is in fact going to states and cities and keeping the firefighters, the teachers and so forth and creating jobs or saving jobs. How are you doing? Are you doing that? We're looking to you to carry it out.
Well, we're trying very hard and trying to hold the government accountable, and that's what our hearing just the other day was all about. And frankly, I don't see the government doing what the president promised us that he would do and giving us the accountability that the American people so desperately need and deserve. And in fact, we get more information out of the private sector than we do even out of the government. The government is dismal in following these dollars, and we need to be able to follow them all the way down to the end user. And frankly, this administration is not doing that. They're doing a very poor job. I see a greater accountability and transparency out of the private sector.
Congressman Brown, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. Guys, where's my money?
Thank you.
Where's my money, bro?